just like your grandma, Mrs. Timberlake.
Funny, I'm not so pretty.
No.
Yeah, I do watch a lot of black and white movies because there's something about noir. Let me say this. It's weird and it's crazy and strange and just so many stories that, well, I can't say they changed. They just changed in a really negative way. But with racism all over the place, and racism is something that doesn't go away because, stupidity is not going to go away. Ignorance is not going to go away. Dumb people are not going to go away. Dumb people just die. They die or they fry or whatever it be. But at the end of the day, I have to pull myself back and realize that somebody else's ignorance doesn't have a damn thing to do with me. Back to me. And why I like to watch some of these movies just to remind me how don't throw out the baby with the bathwater. There's a lot of stuff in the music industry I could just throw out and just burn. Just burn. Just go Machiavelli on all of them because most of them haven't earned the right to even be where they are right now. They have not. And they have forgotten a lot, and they think that they're the best, the greatest that we've got, and you don't even have. People back in the day had more intelligence and more wisdom and more talent in that one little pinky finger than 900 of them today. I could line all the musicians or so-called singers or actors or rappers or whatever it be, and all these content creators, prostitutes if you ask me, that, you know what, and they think that, and they expect to influence everybody being, well, we know you don't know shit. And for those of you who wanted to turn around and gang stalk me like a little dumb pussy ass bitch, anyway, reminding you, this is the month of the military brat, and you're speaking to the military brats. They know what I'm talking about. Brats always do. The real, boom, I heard that across the way, the base. Get ready to see him in a minute, okay? Because I got to see a man about a horse. People looking like kind of shook, but why are you shook? You didn't think I knew something about QuickBooks and legal books? You had a choice to just, not do what you did. But you wanted to come for the kid, and you thought I was just going to sit back and be hid by the likes of you. Trust, boom. My tribe is calling me. They know what I can do. If I wanted to level this whole block in a variety of ways, and that includes your old grandmammy and your grandpappy and your 50,000 ancestors that came before you. What if Ma Kali and Quetzalcoatl had a baby? What would she do? What should she do? Especially when she's got justice in her veins. Justice in her blood. Her DNA is one of love. But you crossed me the wrong way and pushed me the wrong way and pushed me the wrong way and pushed me the wrong way. Who's trolling today? I'm not trolling. I'm just speaking of what I'm made of. But anyway, back to In Our Lifetime with Betty Davis. Betty Davis eyes. They say you can tell it in the eyes. They say you can tell it in the eyes. See, cars like that, a lot of people didn't have cars like that, especially if they were black. Now, the irony is, I look at some of the cars that the Rockefellers had, and I realize, my mom and my dad, let's be real. And I see where the jealousy comes in for real. When was I 16 years old with my own car? I'm not having a job. I'm 16 years old, but I'm in school. They wanted me to be, all that I can be. And especially since, we decided on our side of the street, in Seabrook Hills that we were not going to Terry Sanford. If you know, if you're back in the day, racism came to play. That's why I'm not going to let anybody from Terry Sanford or the Massey Hill projects tell me who I am or what I am to be. J. Cole, go ahead and do you, bro. Nobody knows about me. I got some people who went to 71st too. They were the first, right? You were the first. You were the first to do what you do. You were the first Queen of Fox. Is that true? Who helped you? It's that. When the glow up comes, the grow up does too. Everybody was meant to do what you do. Everybody wasn't meant to be on this other side of illegal and make a lifestyle of it. Who am I talking to? This is not hate. It's just a disrespect. when you wave that shit in a person's face and you think they want to slap your blood all over the place. Bitch, you don't know about me. But I'm in my North Node, so in our lifetime. But see, Hattie McDaniel, and I want to find out who's the guy. And you had several different classes of black people in this movie. You had the son who was the best in school, and you had you had several. Okay, this is what Hollywood is. When everybody else, when politicians and so-called community activists and whatever were playing the fool, I will give this to a certain degree. Take out all the deceit and the decrepit dusties and rusties and pedophiles in the Hollywood industry. Those who were really on point tried to do their best to give fairness where fairness was due. You wouldn't believe how many white people rode for Hattie McDaniel, including Clark Gable too, and Olivia de Havilland. Every white person is not your enemy, and every black person is not your friend. I'm just saying, this is where the story never seems to end. In our lifetime, in their lifetime, in your lifetime, I would say research a little bit deeper than what you think you know or what's in books. And when you have someone who really has another view on it and can prove it too, instead of giving these all weird, strange, queer-ass, narrative-ass looks, and I want to jump in the conversation and talk about, well, I'm gonna just shut the fuck down. I said that, shut the fuck down. I didn't say shut the fuck up, because in this case, the fucks go down. Because in my parents, I trust, and they said, pull up out of that, we will handle that. But you continue to do you, teaching your own way, daughter, because you know you are walking truth and walking proof. That's why they hate you, and they're going to hate you for as long as you live. Now that you know. Now that you know who you have absolutely no fucks to give. Because this will be the same ones when they're, Noah, can I get on your boat? Noah, I'm sorry. Moses, help us. Which Moses would that be? Black Moses in the Martin Scorsese movie or Harriet T? What would Harriet T do? Shoot you. So I'm shooting you creatively. But I'm just saying, start to learn today. That's one way you can elevate. Start to truly learn. Open up your mind instead of your mouth. Boom. Boom. Confirmation from those who earn the right to speak. Trust me, you continue to put us to sleep, we can put everybody to sleep. I don't know where that came from. That's just something that, it's not, well, maybe I do. Anyway, that's it. In our lifetimes, Betty Davis. To the good side of Hollywood and the movie makers and the producers, I honor you. But everyone's not meant to be an actress, a rapper, a singer. Everyone's not meant for that. Do you know your richest of your richest of your richest, your billionaire, you're really business moguls? They don't act. They do. And they're humble and the coolest people you could ever meet. And you wouldn't have a clue. They could walk in the room and not say a thing. Just listen and get a vibe about you. I told you. When you're raised by the best, you learn from the best too. And help will always come to those who deserve it in Hogwarts. Happy Wednesday. Black Wednesday. Oh, I'm not even through. that was just a good way to end. What would Hermione say? Bombada to the Dementor in you. not going to say that the mentor me other than the mentor you. I don't deal with the mentors. No, sorry, not my community, not anything I do. Anyway, happy Wednesday, happy story time. But like I said, I said what I said. And the real musicians too, and the real artists. James Baldwin and Maya Angelou had just a wonderful conversation about what success is to a true artist. And that's sad, but true. These people that you see climbing up the ladder and all in social media and all in this and all this bullshit that they wave in front of you, they're not true artists. They're plants. They're puppets. They're tools. And trust, they're mad at me too. Why? Well, let's just say one of us is original. And most of them are not. And because I don't give them any energy anymore, they want to paint me as the thought, the hoe, the bitch, the one that's slow. Yet you don't see me begging to be on any of their shows, and they're not ever, ever, ever again gonna be on my show. Never say never. It's my show. I can take it on and pull it off whenever I damn well want to. What would a real Rockefeller do? Watch.
I haven't been much of a husband, but I love you. Heaven knows I love you.
1942. That's a story that's happening in real life. Is it happening to you in our lifetime? Fake marriages, fake people, doing what fakes do. It is drama, but not my drama.
Oh, hello, Craig. Come on in. She's upstairs.
Waiting for who? Not me.
Just books.
What in heaven's name is that?
It's a law book, ma'am.
Why, Perry, you have in mind to study law someday, is that it?
Yes, ma'am, but I reckon it's not going to be easy.
What made you decide to become a lawyer?
Well, you see, it's like this, Miss Roy. A white boy, he can take most any kind of job and improve himself. Well, like in this store. Maybe he can get to be a clerk or a manager. But a colored boy, he can't do that. He can keep a job or he can lose a job. But he can't get any higher up. So he's got to figure out something he can do that no one can take away. And that's why I want to be a lawyer.
Why, Perry, that's wonderful. I had no idea. Minerva never told me.
And that's why I watch certain black and white
Oh, she
movies,
just wants to save you from
Hollywood,
disappointment.
the good
She'll
ones.
make it.
I salute the
You're
real
going to be a lawyer.
activism
I'm
in
certain
you.
of it.
Thanks,
More of
Miss
that,
Roy.
please.
I'll remember your saying that.
How does synchronicity work? So, peanuts in our life. That movie, the director, the producer was John Huston. John Huston. Remember what I said? Remember when I said, John Huston, they did not really care for him in Hollywood, because that whole Houston family was legacy, John Huston, the same person who did Momo on YouTube, the Belgian film. Momo. That John Huston and Momo. While it's on YouTube, go watch it or not. But this message was for me. I got this secret. Oh my word. Okay, yep. I see the blinking light. I see the blinking light. I see the wink, 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 wink. I see this is wild. This is amazing. This is amazing. This is amazing. I'm not worried about the Men in Black because the Men in Black might be, you know, right for me. Like, you know, this is not a movie, honey. This is my reality. Ooh, girl. Ooh, boy. Ooh, wow. This is, Momo, the time-saving loan, the ones with the dead flowers and stuff like that, and you know that was the astrology world too. And the coffee might kick in. It's not the coffee, is me. It's always me. But the coffee, yeah, that watch the movie Momo. If you don't get it, you get it, and if you get it, you get it. That's it. So to my few who are watching me, I've been saying it from the very beginning. Watch the movie Momo. Shout out to the Houston legacy. You know, and I mean it's that too. It's Houston. It's a different type of Houston, but it's just the same thing. How some things can sound the same, but they're not the same. But yeah, John Huston, the movie Momo says so much about people and society and how people treat each other and how people for a little bit of money can like just flip out and go and just get fucked up and crazy and stuff like that, and just the stuff that you know you have to go through. And man, you know what? I honor the soldier in all of you. I honor the soldier in me. I honor what we. You know what? Movies will never know what real soldiers go through. You will never know. And so you know. There's so much I could say, but if I can inspire anyone today, first and foremost, I have to inspire me, because if I can't inspire me with the truth, then I'm a failure to me. I mean, that's just, I don't fail. That's not what I do. Mistakes are one thing, failure is another. There's a difference between a failure and a mistake. A failure is your inability to figure out your mistake and to correct it. And you just keep doing it over and over again. Hashtag generational curses. However, a mistake is like, okay, I got it. You know, this didn't work, so this didn't go, that math didn't add up. So now let me redirect the math. Some of you don't know how to redirect the math, and you try to fudge the math, and I'm like, you know what? How many times does the IRS have to put people in jail? How many times? That's why you can give certain people money, and they will always blow it up in a bad way. That never fails. And somebody knows that, okay? You give certain people money, you give certain people clout, they're going to always lose it in the end. But then you will know the difference between those who are really about that life and who are just there for the ends. And that ended up being their end, because they did not comprehend that there's a responsibility with that status, and that's why there's levels to this game. It's my fault because I, chose to dip down my level and try to treat everybody the same. Everybody is not the same. So honor the individuality in you, but know, especially, like you can be an individual and a team player too. I do it all the time. I show it all the time. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean I don't. I'm just saying, look at what I'm surrounded by. Individuals who learn how to work as a team, because they know that unit. I mean, that unit. Now I'm having the Doctor Who thing, unit. The synchronicities are off the chart today. I'm going to need to go and eat some food. I'm already eating and I'm drinking coffee. Okay, I'm gonna need to go and I'm gonna need to take a nap after all of this. Okay, got it. That's it. I went somewhere in Val world, Val language, but they got it. I got it. Anyway, thank you to the Houston Legacy once again. That Houston, seeing how they tried to doppelganger. Okay, see how they tried to doppelganger. Even Beyonce was going to become a leader of a beta sorority. I mean, my sorority sister. No, it's weird how they like. Who gives these people these little bits of knowledge? Like they broke into something and they were supposed to like be on top, and now they're all dropping like a bad hot rock that's not hot. In between time, I am actually meeting the real thing. And apparently when you meet the real thing, and you can be the real thing because you meet the real thing, because I told you how that energy works. Like when I was in NSA and General Director Williams and President Ikeda. How I met them, but people have been there for years and never met them. What I have been saying the whole time since I've been on my nature walking journey out at Carver's Creek, I wanted to honor that real legacy, what I'm used to, what I saw in my grandmother, my grandfather, and I wanted to honor that legacy too in me. I am not like these people who come out of wherever they go. And this is no hate, because I try to help everybody, yo, but then they turned on me. That's why nobody in my immediate community can talk to me right now, because I don't do what they do. You try to help poor kids, and then they turn on you. You know, and then they grow up these poor kids to try to like break into your house, and they wonder why I'll shoot them. Don't play me out. I'm always going to be my North Node. Anyway, that's it. That was a message. I'm applauding that. Today is, oh gosh, where did it go? I got everything. The synchronicity is there. We look good and we smell good too. And we are good. It's so much better than all of it. The way somebody said, they're all dead. That too. That's it. If you get it, you get it. Bye. That too, but not that.